Hey, how's it going, guys? Quentin with Lawn Care Ninja here. Just running a few errands on Monday, and I wanted to talk to you guys about the worst mistake that I made in 2021. Now, I know some of you are probably going to think that it's not that big of a mistake, but to me, it is, because it cost me money and time. So hopefully you guys can use this video to make a better decision, a decision that won't be like mine. And looking back at this decision, I definitely could have done something different and use that to further my lawn care business in a better direction, I think. But of course, you know, hindsight is always 20/20, and you know, you learn from these mistakes and you try and you know, do better the next year. So that's what happens when you don't use it. The battery dies. I ended up getting this. This saved me a couple times last year, but it's a battery jumper. Yeah, it works. I'll leave a link in the description to where you can buy something like this. I think they have a newer version. Gonna jump it and get it working again. That's the biggest mistake I made in 2021. So, had to jump it. It's been sitting since probably like September, and it's like February 8th, I think. Yeah, February 7th. So yeah, I had to start it up or jump it to start it up. Just buying this thing, I thought I could use it. Or I definitely could use it. Let me clarify. I could use it. Because right now, you know, I have that one. I have my 60-inch, and then I have my eXmark Commercial 30, and then my Toro Turfmaster. But my trailer here is not big enough to take this and that and that. When I got it, I thought I could fit it all. The yards that I do, the majority of them, I use my 60-inch on the front. And there's a few that I can use the 60-inch in the backyard too. But for the most part, it's strictly Turfmaster. So I got it because most of my gates are, you know, bigger than 32 inches. So I wanted something to help save time and, you know, make more money, because, you know, if I'm saving time using a bigger, faster mower, then I could take on more properties. So that was my goal anyway when I got this. I think June or July, I think, is when I got it. I used it for like a couple days just to see how something like that and my Turfmaster would work. But this actually ended up costing me quite a bit of time, to where I was getting done, you know, with my 60 and my turf, I was probably getting done anywhere between like maybe 2:30 and 4 o'clock maybe, as to where with when I had this and the Turfmaster, that was when I was getting done like 4 and after. So it honestly wasn't saving me time. It ended up just sitting in my garage, and I did use it to mow my backyard, which was kind of nice, but you know, you don't want to spend $8,000 on a mower to, you know, mow a tiny residential backyard, if that's the only one that you're doing. You know, if you have a bigger property, sure, but that's quite a bit of money to, you know, just pay to, you know, mow your own backyard. So I'm gonna be trying to sell it. Hopefully it sells pretty quick, you know, just because like supply chain issues and all that stuff. I've been hearing from a couple of my dealers that they're not even sure if they're gonna be able to be getting some equipment in. They're essentially just kind of like taking orders, and whatever these companies decide to send them, that's what they're going to sell. So hopefully mowers like this will be in short supply this spring, and I can sell it off. It's only got like 7 hours on it, so not much at all. So looking back in 2021, and I think these mowers now are actually probably like almost $9,000. When I got it, it was like $7,500. And then, you know, you add in $400 or $500 for taxes and, you know, whatever. It ended up being like $79,000, almost $8,000. So, especially now that, you know, a mower like this is 87, I think it was $86.99 is what my guy quoted me. And that doesn't include taxes and stuff. So you're easily looking over $9,000 for a mower, you know, like this. So hopefully, you know, I can sell it right around for what I paid for it. I think I could probably, you know, get away with it. Maybe even, you know, increase it just a little bit more. And if they talk me down to what I paid for it, great. I can recoup, you know, that whole cost. So my plan is, for springtime, is to get a Z Aerate 24-inch. I ended up renting one from Horizon Distributors in the fall and killed all of my aeration jobs, like destroyed, made so much money. It was a huge time saver, got a lot done. I had Matt help me, and I think like in one weekend I made over $7,000 doing aeration, fertilizing, and overseeding. So just one weekend alone, you know, is like it can help, you know, generate a lot of revenue. So the Z Aerate is a little under $12,000 is what I got the quote for. And if I was to get one and do all my aerations, fertilizing and overseeing on all that stuff for spring and fall, you know, I could easily pay off, you know, that Z Aerate aerator, and then after that, you know, it's just making me money. And having the Z Aerate, I would be able to get more yards for aerating and all that stuff. So it's, you know, it's even more money that I would be able to make if, you know, I was to buy that. So I put my order in, and he said he's not sure when they're going to get them or if they're going to get them. Like I said earlier, it just kind of depends on what the companies decide to send out as, you know, if the things are going to sell. So I got my order in, and, you know, hopefully that thing comes in, and, you know, I can buy it and start using it to make a lot of money this spring. So, yeah, looking back, I wouldn't have bought this. I love eXmark. I love the way it cuts. When I was using this, there are a few things that I didn't like. Mainly it was the thin wheels. It's like you can see they're just like really thin and kind of like, you know, round. So when I was like using this, I would be you know, turning around or whatever, and it would not scalp, what's the word I'm looking for, you know, it would tear up the turf, just because there wasn't much. It just felt like there wasn't much surface area for the wheels to grab onto. And it was almost kind of like you were ice skating with this mower. But other than that, I loved it. The brake was cool. The deck adjustment was cool. I love the way they look. I love the way eXmarks look. I just think it's really cool. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. I appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and hopefully you can use this to not make the same mistake I did and actually know if you can use a piece of equipment before you put $8,000 or $12,000 or even, you know, $20,000-$30,000 on a piece of equipment. Definitely learned my lesson. I got it because I could. I figured I could use it, but it turns out my trailer wasn't big enough. So I could get a new trailer or a slightly bigger trailer, but I'm comfortable with the trailer I have now. I think it's like a 6x10. I'm comfortable with what I have now, and so the next trailer I would like to get would either be an enclosed trailer or a dump trailer. The dump trailer I would love, you know, to have for mulch, debris, leaves, you know, putting walls on the side of it and then getting a leaf vacuum, because, you know, I see a lot of people on YouTube and Instagram have, you know, kind of like a setup like that. So that would be, you know, what I would like to, as far as like a trailer. I don't want to get a trailer specific for my mowers. If I do get one, I want to be able to, you know, use it for hopefully like bigger projects, you know, projects where I can, you know, make more money, you know, doing stuff like that. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know I said that before, but yeah, we got quite a bit of snow still on the ground on some of these spots. We had a pretty big snowstorm last week, you know, anywhere between I think like 8 and 11 inches. But it's beautiful today, like right around like 53 degrees. And tomorrow I think it's supposed to be the same. A couple cold fronts coming in. I don't think they're calling for any snow, at least for the next 7 days. But yeah, you know, spring is going to be here before we know it. And, you know, we're just going to be getting into the spring grind, and then come summer and then fall, and we'll be back here in, you know, before you know it. So, all right, guys, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel for new videos. I am going to be coming up with kind of like a pre-spring series where I'm going to be going over, you know, like per man hour rate. There's an email that I send all my customers. I'm going to be increasing prices. You know, so hopefully I can, you know, come up with a video that kind of goes over some of that stuff and, you know, helps you guys out. Because it definitely is a little nerve-wracking when you're like kind of going through all this stuff and you're thinking about increasing prices, or, you know, like how you onboard new clients, or how you get your current clients to, you know, sign up for, you know, the services that you have. So keep an eye out for those. Going to be coming out with those hopefully this week and into next week and the week after. Hopefully kind of spread out a little bit leading into spring. And yeah, leave a comment down below also if you guys have made mistakes like this. Everyone makes mistakes. Every business owner makes mistakes. You know, it could be you mow the wrong house, or, you know, you hit a car with a mower, you know, whatever. But as far as like equipment, have you made any mistakes? Have you spent money on a piece of equipment and not even really used it? I'd like to know. So yeah, all right guys, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one. All right, later.